Hey Gray, what's going on? Still in some production forging. I got an order and I was a little bit bored and I thought, I'll go live and people can talk to me while I'm working. Hang on, I'll get there in a sec. Who's with me? Hey Paul, how are you? I'm in Darwin there, great. Well, I'm not exactly in Darwin, I'm about 50 k's south of Darwin. One thing I like about gas forges is I can do this and not have to worry about burning the stock. Change over to my good old faithful. Last one. I've got 8 people. Oh, your wife's from Perth. I love Perth. I've got a fair few good friends in Perth, including Sam Towns Bladesmith. I try and go see him every year or so, but it doesn't always work out that way. But that's about the Darwin to Perth is basically New York to Texas-ish. So, good. Maybe a little bit of oil. So what I'm making is these. So, hang on, I'm trying to see if you guys can see it. That way. So this is actually going to be it's a stand for a plaque. So basically it sits in like this. So at the moment I'm just forging these leaf-shaped finials. This isn't finished yet, this was just a test. This is going to be one of them, but it was a test piece I was doing just to make sure. I went round to see the customer yesterday just to make sure that these are actually the right size. I've got 9 of these to do and then a larger one. So I'm working on the smaller ones at the moment. Don't get oil in your hands while you're trying to forge, eh? Everything in North Carolina is close to yarn, isn't it? but Dana. Yeah, I'm in Crocodile Dundee territory. No, I'm not done yet, Lauren. Ugh. It's a little bit warm here today. Last I checked it was 36 degrees, which is about 90 something Fahrenheit. Right. Hey, trail dust. No worries, Paul. Catch you on, mate. So what I'm doing at the moment is just drawing out the stems on these leaves a bit and round them out, and I'll get to the actual flattening leaves in a second. charge and flicked up and landed on my shoulder. Right, all around now. With me tongs. It's going to cool off the handle though because they're all getting a bit warm. Right, so what's going on? Yeah, I need a proofreader. Hey, I'm a blacksmith, not a linguist. Oh. Hey, great. Alrighty. Oop, that's too far through. Oop, don't drop the hammer. Flatten out these leaves now. How about they all come out different? Have to do a bit of filing and whatnot on a couple of them, but that's alright. That was a hell of a miss there. Now the other side are 3 of them. 4 of them, 4 of them, 4 of them. Let it heat up for a moment. Woo! A bit warm out here today. Yeah, I wrote a book, but that's what your spell check on the computer for. Hey, Dog Bone, how are ya? Yes, I don't, and with this, particularly with this new book, there are a couple of spelling mistakes in the annotated one, but I think most of them are original. With this new one, I'm spending a lot more time, and I will have a couple of proofreaders for it. Hopefully, there'll be a foreword by a fairly well-known person, but we'll see how that goes. That's exactly right there, Lauren. That's what happens to me most of the time. Most of the time. Another issue is that Australia uses a different spelling system than the US. We don't use phonetics. So, for example, colour is C-O-L-O-U-R here in Australia, and then you got things like aluminium, you know, which you guys call aluminum. So there's a whole heap of different spelling. What's spelled right for me might not be considered spelled right for you. So I've got to take that into account as well. And I've still got to do the audio book for Practical Blacksmithing Annotated as well. Righty. That's a bit too long, that one, doesn't it? The language I speak is Australian. Not Australian, just Australian. Hey, Matt. Speaking of hitting something, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are. Face wipey time. That's it. Your wife's listening to one of her countrymen, eh? Being me. What are you trying to get, Matthew? And where are you trying to get it from? Oh, advice on railings. Send me an email, Matthew. In my research, I have a couple of books on design for railings and balustrades, if you'd like. If no one else here gives you the information. My email is speargrassforge@gmail.com. Trail dust is a good area of knowledge as well, but I can send you the link, stuff like that. Yeah. Tell you what, damn hot in here today. Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey, Shadow, how's it going? I am making some stands for some trophies. Some Clark trophies. So, nice simple stands, but I've got to make, what is it? I've got 9 more of this size and 1 large one to do. So, yeah, fun. because it's hot, and if I don't keep my fluids up, I'm going to pass out. Yep. High 30s here, outside, in the forge it'll be 40 plus, so 100 plus degrees Fahrenheit. It's a good thing I'm a tropical boy and I love the heat. Well, up in the forge, can't lean back. There ain't nothing but a black. Early at the fire and early in the stack. Thank God I'm a blacksmith boy. But after that, well, I got me a fire and I got me an apple. A hot bed deal. Can't think of anything wrong with it. Let's turn that off for a minute. Woo! Take 5. Boy. Ugh. All right. Hey, Conway! Now, if you guys want to listen, read a really good story, Conway Fitzgerald, one of the guys on the that's watching at the moment, he actually does a really fantastic audio book. I can't remember the name of it now, Conway. Sorry, I'm a bit hot. My brain's a bit fried. But he does a really fantastic audio book on YouTube, and it's free. High fantasy, if you like that type of thing. Really great to listen to. The episodes are probably about 45 minutes long. Really good for a drive. But one of the characters, small part character, is actually named after me. See if you can go and find it. G'day, Roy. How are you? So, show you what I've done. So, like I said, I'm doing these stands. So let me put these down a sec. Stay. So these are just simple award stands. So they're just they slide in like that and hold it up like that. So nice and simple, nice and easy. Like I said, this one that I've got the board in was just it's not completed yet. I've still got to do a lot of work to it. So what I was actually doing was just some production forging to get the end finials done. So now these are not complete yet. I still need to do a little bit of grinding, a little bit of cleaning up on them, but they're forged out. So now I actually have to start my charcoal forge. I could do it in the gas forge, but the orifice is a bit too small, and so the reason why I wanted these done so that I could do, you know, 1 or 2 at a time, do the bends, and then move on to the next one, so that they're all pretty much the same. So I thought that now it's time to get the gas forge lit. And how long I've been going for half an hour. So I've got to move the camera, and you guys can watch me struggle get the gas forge lit. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Let's wind you guys up a bit. Oh. Oh, pardon me. So I need to tilt you guys up just a tad. You guys won't see the anvil for this, but that's all right because I'll mainly be working at the vise over here. Can you see that? Yes. Okay. Cool. Oh. Let's take 5. Have a drink. Have a chat. Oh. Yes, Mr. Purple, you have stumbled across some blacksmithing. Tilt this down a bit because it's a little bit... Whoop! Hey, a bit too much. Now I'm on an angle. Sorry, guys. Don't mind the motion sickness. I'm trying to get you level. I got my apron from... My apron... Hang on. My apron is actually a custom order. I sent Newt's Leather and Iron Smithy. I sent him some kangaroo leather. My apron's actually made out of kangaroo hide. Ordered some kangaroo hide and sent it to him there in the US. And he custom made this leather this apron for me. For when I have my student in the forge, if you look at my Instagram, you would have seen Wilson. Yep. That better? It's probably just smudged or flare, yeah. I'm drunk, yeah, no. Hey, Corey. This is why I've turned off the forge and I'm just letting myself cool down for 5 before I go starting the. I might start the coal forge now while I'm cooling down. So what I'm doing at the moment is just making a nest in the middle. So just a little fire. Just using some trash. And some kindling. I'll be back over the camera in a sec, guys. Now I've got to find my lighter. There it is. You could start this with a match, but I'm lazy. Now that the kindling's caught, I'm just going to start putting some charcoal over the top. Whilst cranking the blower to get some air through so it doesn't smother it. Yeah, you get the lesson in starting the coal forge. And you can see me good. Now with the charcoal, because I've bought charcoal, at the moment I'm not making my own yet, so it hasn't got all the impurities and stuff like that cooked out of it. Still got a little bit of moisture, which is why you get that little bit of a crackle and stuff like that. So normally after I start the coal forge, I leave it for a minute or two just to charcoal up, burn out some of those impurities a bit more before I actually get in the forge, and so I'm not getting covered in fire fleas. Hang on, let me go back. Yeah, I don't have a fan in here, and it is getting a bit warm. So the stream will probably end in about 20 minutes. It's not. It's a little bit. It's not now off Wi-Fi. Yeah, so the phone is getting hot, but I don't have a fan out here. When Roy tell they jump to get on forge by themselves. Yeah, touche. Yep. So that charcoal fire's started. I'm just letting it cook out a bit. Wherever I put my, there it is. Put a tool down, forget where it went. Right, now while I wait for that, now I've cooled down a little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark up these bars according to where I've got to bend them, so I know where I'm doing. So, this is my piece of cardboard with my measurements on it that I did up yesterday when I was doing that first one. So, it is that should be, yep, so I gained nearly 70 mil out of that. So that's 420, 720, 720, half of 720, 350, 360. So let's make our marks. And there to there. 360, that's middle. Then I'm going to go 90 and 90, so 90, 180, oh, no, that's 190, so that's 90 there, and then 180 there, hang on, that was, and that's, no, I've got to remember the right measurements, Adam. Let's get rid of these. So from here, we go 40, and from there it's 90, yeah, and from there it's 180, and then yeah, that's better. So there, from there it's 40, there, yep, there it's 90. And 180. That should give us an equal measurement. And 90. Yep, good. And I'm absolutely dripping with perspiration at the moment. Ugh. Yeah, I should do that, but I'm lazy. And even, in my experience, even if when I have washed them off, because of the moisture content and the volatiles that are still in the charcoal, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. So, alright. So how long is this one? This one here is 750. So that will be 365 to the middle. Yep. And then let's go 40, 90, 180, 90, good. 40, 90, 180. And don't worry guys, I'm not going to stick this in the texture marks in the forge. I'm actually going to punch, mark the actual bars in just a minute. Once I actually get them done. Hey Custom. Hey Kev. Yeah, I'm still forging leaves on this one. What am I doing? That's 720, so that'll be 360. That'll do. Plus minus is alright. So 40, 90, 180 gives me 90, yep. And we go, let's go the opposite way. Let's go 90, 180, 270, and that should give me 40. Ta-da! $750, $350, $75, $40, 90, 180. Please don't roll off. Come back here. Don't go running away from me. Okay. 90. 180. 270. And that should give me, oh, it's a little bit long that side, that's alright. There's 4. Yeah, that's all right then, Matthew. Go ahead. And when you do that this weekend, I'll send you through those old books on gates and gate designing and balustrades and stuff like that. You'd be surprised. So, and of course, blacksmiths did it. Later on, it was cast iron and wrought iron, but it is part of the history. So that's 720. So that'll be 360. Right. 40. So this is the boring bit of blacksmithing where everything's measuring. Cool. Well, I find it the boring bit of blacksmithing. particularly when you're doing production forging and trying to make sure everything's equal, particularly off a long bar like this. I want to make sure they're all the same, so I've got to do all the measuring out first. Now I could have done it when they were just plain bars, but I knew that the finials would add length, so they haven't all added length. They've all pretty much equaled out to about 360 to the center, but I didn't want to count on that. I'd much rather be accurate than right, or right than accurate. You know what I mean? I'd much rather be with it correct than right. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just make sure everything's accurate as it can be. I'm still going to get a bit of a deviation, but it is what it is. They're going to be mainly the same, which is what we're aiming for. The customer doesn't want, you know, like factory made in the sense they're all the same, but as some of you would know, it's a point of pride to get, even though they don't want them the same, it's a point of pride to get them mostly the same. We want them all to look similar, even if they're not the same. And that's the point of this measuring, to get them to look similar. That's 100 mil, that's alright. I can bend them in. And we'll go 100 mil on this side too. And we'll go and last one, measure out. And of course it's going to be the most difficult too, isn't it? There. Whoop. Don't roll away from me. 90. They're all measured up. What I've missed? He's speaking it. Yeah, I'm speaking out down under. What I need is one of them steel square rulers. That's what I need. But it is what it is. I'll use what I got for the moment. Yeah, exactly. The brand of act. That's what the customer wants, and that's what I'm trying to achieve. Now, where is my... There it is. Right, so... that one. 2. 3. 4. That one will probably go a bit deeper. There we go. Am I going to be able to see that? Yeah, I can see that. Right. Oh! Okay, I'm going to have to fix that that punch up later. I chipped it, which means it needs to be redressed. That's alright. I can do that. 1.